You're listening to the Dynamic Thinking Project podcast. This is episode 28, and today's topic is hypnosis and hypnotherapy. Hey everyone, Adam Musellihi. Welcome to the Dynamic Thinking Project podcast. If this is your first time listening, then thanks for coming. This podcast is released every Friday, and show notes are found at the website, themindtechinstitute.com. It's all one word. Come back often and feel free to add this podcast to your favorite RSS feed or iTunes. You can also follow me on Twitter and Facebook. All links are in the show notes and website. And now, let's get started. In this episode, I'll do my best to cover as much information as I can in less than 20 minutes. We'll talk about hypnosis and the difference between hypnosis and hypnotherapy. We'll talk about how it works and the subconscious mind, as well as the relation between hypnosis and mind control. And if we still have time, I'll also talk about past life regression. First thing first, I want to clarify something here. Sadly, some people associate hypnosis with the crystal healing, new age kind of thing, or with the palm reading and spirit talking and the third eye chakra opening empath industry. Well, that's because there are people out there are using the hypnosis name or some hypnosis techniques to fool people or sometimes to fool themselves. Of course, for personal gain, such as to make some money or maybe just for attention. There are too many of those wannabes, and they are working hard to fool people. But sadly, they are giving the wrong idea about hypnosis to people. Now, I'm not denying that there are some other alternative healing beside conventional medicine. But all I'm saying is, don't be fooled. I'm not going to take more time explaining this point here in this episode, but if you go back to episode 4, listen to episode 4, you will know exactly what I mean. So, what is hypnosis? The real hypnosis. Or actually, let's start first with the differences between hypnosis and hypnotherapy. Hypnosis and hypnotherapy are similar, or better say, hypnotherapy is hypnosis, but it's used for a therapeutical reason. Hypnosis is the general word for any work that involves hypnotism, such as street hypnosis, stage hypnosis, or any kind of hypnotism, including the therapy part of hypnosis, which is hypnotherapy. And the word hypno, by the way, as the word hypno, it means sleep or to sleep. So when they say hypnotherapy, it means the sleeping therapy. And here at the MindTech Institute, we do teach hypnosis. We teach hypnosis in two different levels, hypnosis practitioner, and the advanced level of hypnosis is master practitioner. Although our in-class and online hypnosis training is called hypnosis because you will learn hypnosis and hypnotherapy, and that is to become a certified hypnotherapist as well as stage or performance or street hypnotist, or even for personal development purposes too. Now, to enroll now, you can visit themindtechinstitute.com, click on the online courses tab, and you will find both hypnosis practitioner and master practitioner there. All you have to do is just enroll and you can start right away. No need for any prior knowledge or any requirements for this course, but some ethics. So I hope now we're clear that hypnotherapy is the therapy part of hypnosis. And yes, in our online hypnosis training, you will learn both, as well as you get certified upon completing the course. More information about that can be found on the website, themindtechinstitute.com. So, how does it work and is it real? Let's start first if it's real. The short answer is yes. There are many types of hypnosis, as hypnotherapy is one of them. Hypnosis has also being used in advertisement, media, politics, and religion. Another form of hypnosis is even used in language as neuro-linguistic programming, NLP, for example, where hypnosis can be used as a covert hypnotic language. We'll do a whole episode about that too, but also we do teach NLP on our online and in-class training. Hypnosis isn't what you see in movies as someone who holds a pendulum and tells you to look at it, and then you get hypnotized as sleepwalking. That's in the movies. There are many levels of hypnosis, as there are many levels of, let's say, the depth of your mind. An example of a light hypnosis, or what we call as a light trance, is when you are watching, for example, a romantic or an action movie and one of the characters dies and you get all emotional about it. I mean, why are you getting emotional while you know that is just a movie and it's not real? Or if there is an action movie and when there is an action scene, such as the actor is driving insanely and you start swaying and you start moving as the driver is moving the car. And that also happens in video game. The gamer gets so involved sensory with their senses. They get so involved in the game as they are really in the game, as they are really the person or the character that they are playing in the game. All that is a form of hypnosis, of light hypnosis or light trance. Oh, by the way, the biggest mass hypnosis you can see is during a sport events, and especially soccer or football games. I will definitely do a whole episode about this because it's important to know your behavior, especially when you're not in control of your behavior. It takes more time to explain where else hypnosis is being used. That's why you gotta enroll in our online hypnosis training whenever you're interested now. And as I said in the previous episodes, that as myself and most of our students and graduates, we always say we don't see the world as most people do, because we know when there is a trick being used and it's hard to trick a trickster. So how does it work? Also, I'm going to explain it simply here, but everything you need to know and learn is included in the online hypnosis training. In hypnosis, we work with the conscious and the subconscious mind. However, most of the hypnosis work would be on the subconscious level, since the conscious is analytical and rational, which is the talkative or the chatterbox mind. So we put it to sleep. That's when the hypnotist says the word sleep. The subconscious mind, let's think of it as a biological hard drive where everything you saw, heard, learned, experienced, everything that you have experienced in your life, including your values, are stored in that biological hard drive. So hypnotists here will get invited into your subconscious mind and start manipulating and fixing whatever is stored in your subconscious mind. And here's a question we're often being asked. Can you hypnotize someone and make them do something against their will? Well, all I can say here and now, no. You cannot hypnotize someone and make them do something they don't usually do in their lives. But I didn't say it's not doable. It is doable, but it requires more than just hypnosis and ethics. And we don't teach such techniques of any sort at any rate. And yes, the Manchurian Candidate movie is very plausible, and there's a truth behind it. Well, that's all I can say at this stage. Subliminal messages or backmasking is also real, and it works, of course. That's why it's being used and still being used in advertisement and the media. We also teach how it works during the hypnosis training, and simply is by just sneaking in some suggestions into the subconscious mind fast enough, or in another way, by confusing the conscious mind to get the suggestions or the messages into the messages, I mean, whatever you want to get into the subconscious mind, to get it to breathe there. I mean, when you put suggestions into the subconscious mind, of course, you already thought of an outcome, what you wanted those suggestions to do in someone's subconscious mind. And the word suggestions, by the way, or suggestion, it means whatever you want, whatever you are putting into someone's mind. Now, here's something interesting. After all TV channels changed from analog to digital, that was around a decade ago, suddenly you had all these news outlets using these fast spinning globes and circular graphics that are moving very fast, spinning, and a lot of time they count down the viewing audience into the broadcast. It's almost as they are counting people down into a hypnotic trance with the combination of visual and auditory anchors. So after the spinning of those circular graphics and the countdown, you suddenly are in trance, and then they read the news to you. The same technique is also used in religion and many other forms of controlling the masses, but most people are not aware of it, or they simply deny it. Why some people they deny it, you may ask? Well, simply because it's scary, and most people feel unease and uncomfortable knowing that they are not in control, let alone someone or something else is controlling them and telling them what to do and how to think. There is a lot of information I cannot say, not only because of time, but also sometimes it's too much for people to handle. It's just not for everyone. I mean, even hypnosis, it isn't just for anyone. And if you've studied hypnosis with us, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. People are being brainwashed to the point of not accepting the idea of them being brainwashed, and the idea of just they are walking consumers and not in control of their own thoughts and behavior. I mean, not totally, but to a certain extent. This is not a fear-mongering or anything of that sort. It's real. This is fact. People are being fooled, and no one said it better than Mark Twain. He said, it's easier to fool people than to convince them that they are being fooled. Some people may get offended of knowing this or hearing this, but of course we do understand that behavior and why, the root cause of that behavior, why they're behaving or why they are offended. As I will do also a whole episode about something called the Stockholm Syndrome very soon. With that being said, hypnosis may sound powerful and evil to some people, but let's look at it from a different perspective. How about we use this powerful tool for us? We can use it as a tool of construction instead of destruction. Hypnosis can help you and other people to break bad habits, enhance your ability in performing tasks, enhance your health, and can help you and others in many ways, more than you can even imagine. Hypnosis can help with many things. Think about it. If the media or whatever can brainwash you and can hypnotize you, well, hypnosis can do the same for you, but for your own benefit. Once again, there is a lot to talk about, but it's all in the online hypnosis training. Just go to the mindtechinstitute.com, click on the online courses, and you can enroll right away now or later if you would like. And you will also get certified and can start a new career as a hypnotherapist or a hypnotist once you complete the online course. Now, we still have a couple of minutes left There's still lots of things I could tell you about hypnosis, but basically we covered the important or basic points. And I don't think it's fair to talk about past life regressions as we have only a couple of minutes left. But I will do a whole episode about it. I will explain what is past life regression, what is actually past life, if such thing really exists, if those lives, they do really exist, or if it's just the work of someone's imagination or the work of the subconscious mind. We'll talk about all that in a future episode. I'll do my best to do this episode very, very soon. Lastly, and just a reminder, the MindTech Institute is a registered training organization, or an RTO. We offer many academic and internationally accredited advanced diplomas in leadership and management, counseling, marketing, hospitality, as well as NLP, hypnosis, and many, many other courses online or through something called RPL, or recognition of prior learning. An advanced diploma is also called in some other countries associate degree. So it's the equivalent of, in some countries, 2 years of a bachelor degree, in some countries a whole bachelor degree. It depends on where you live. But if you want more information about what is RPL, recognition of prior learning, you can visit mti.edu.au, or you can just visit themindtechinstitute.com. Everything you need to know is on that website, as well as mti.edu.au. That's it for today. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions, of course, you can email me. The email is on our website, themindtechinstitute.com. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, especially if you are listening to this podcast episode on YouTube. The Dynamic Thinking Project podcast is released every Friday. Until next time, take care and enjoy your weekend. This is Adam Musalli, signing out.